Hi, this is Frederic Murphy coming to you from our Mountain Moving Mindset headquarters, and you are very welcome to the M3 Mile podcast. The podcast is a weekly audio and video show designed for you. It provides you with bite-sized strategies and bite-sized insights so that you can live and lead your life the M3 way. This is what the M3 Mile is all about, supporting you on your journey as you climb and move mountains, accomplishing your extraordinary day after day. Today, this is episode number 7, and we are going to talk about organization, specifically your daily and weekly activities. Ready? Being organized has everything to do with your personal efficiency and how much you achieve day after day. Now, when I start talking about organization and when I start mentioning words such as daily task or weekly task, what comes to mind? I bet you just thought of your to-do list. And at the same time, you probably went, my to-do list. Well, let's change that. Now, having a list is a great idea. And if this episode was about overwhelmed, I would tell you that taking the time to sit down and do a list, whether you are traditional and use pen and paper or electronically, is an amazing strategy for you to help relieve whatever is going on up here. But let's go back to our to-do list and to that feeling. You see, looking at a to-do list isn't empowering. It isn't motivating. How inspired or motivated can you be when you look at something called to do? The strategy is very simple. In fact, it is so simple that I know a part of you may dismiss it, but I know the other part will stay with me. This is something that I have used for well over a decade, and I have hundreds of clients who would tell you that once they did that shift, they've noticed an amazing difference. So let's rename it right now. Do you have a to-do list nearby? Grab it. Let's change it. 2 of my favorite renames are action list and to achieve list. It is so much more empowering to look at a list of items. That's called to achieve. That is called action list. As you then start seeing those items and tasks as pieces along the way on your journey, as steps that you are undertaking as you get closer and closer to your goal. So this week, M3 Mile is, once you reverse your thinking and adopt a positive attitude about your list, you will be more eager to accomplish each task. Et voila, this is a wrap. If you've enjoyed this episode, do subscribe so that you do not miss out on the next ones, and share it with your friends and colleagues. Plus, once you've applied this week's strategy, do leave a comment. I absolutely love hearing from you. I want to thank you for joining me on this week's episode. And if you watched it directly on my YouTube channel, I invite you to head over to frederickmurphy.com/1-07, that's for season 1, episode 7, to access your show resources and transcript. And remember, between episodes, you can access a lot more M3 Power when you join the M3 Power community. The one thing that my members are saying to me again and again, beyond the fact that it is free, is that being a member helps them stay in the mountain moving mindset state of mind. Pun totally intended. You see, your mindset is not something that you work on once a year. So do come over, join us, and let's move your mountains and bring your life, your career, your business to a whole new level. I'll see you next week on your next episode of the M3 Mile.